I'm glad you're feeling okay. Well, I'm here today to help tuck you in and help you get a really good night's sleep. How does that sound? Good. Well, let's just gently tuck you in. Okay. And we light a little candle for you as well. I brought this one through. Smell this. It's called Sugar Plum Pudding, and it is so sweet and so yummy. I feel like it just reminds you of like childhood and like a sugar plum pudding. I can imagine like a granny making that. So we'll light this, okay? I've got our little cook's matches. Okay, you ready? Here we are. Our little candle. We're just going to set this up beside you to create a nice ambience. But don't worry, if you fall asleep, I'll blow it out before I leave you. Okay. Alright, well, I thought first of all we could create a little dream for you. Because this time of year is just gorgeous. That kind of late summer. And I wanted to create a little dream for you that reminded you of this time. That can help you just relax and help you unwind and try and remove any of the stress or anything that you're feeling. How does that sound? Okay, well, I want you to close your eyes. Close, 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 close. Close, 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 close. And I want you to imagine you're in the countryside. You're in the countryside where there's no city, no busyness, no cars, no craziness of life. It's just this slow countryside. And you're walking up a lane between trees. These trees are still in full bloom with their leaves just gently flickering and ruffling in the gentle late summer's breeze. It's a warm day, it's so warm. The sky is a clear blue with little wisps of cloud scattered high above. And the sunlight just filters down through the leaves, making beautiful shapes on the forest floor, on the path that you're walking along. You can feel that heat gently filter through, but it's just enough. You can hear the sounds of the leaves ruffling, the sound of a nearby brook babbling away as it filters through the trees over rocks and rough terrain. You can hear the birds singing to one another from the branches high up in the trees, and every so often see one fly overhead. And the sun is beginning to go down. It's not evening yet, but it's that beautiful late afternoon, that kind of golden hour. And you work your way up into a field, a meadow, full of fresh flowers and tall grass that gently sway in the breeze. You can hear the bees buzz from one flower to the next. You can smell that fresh floral scent. It fills your nose along with the fresh grass. And you work your way up to the top of the meadow, where you can see for miles rolling green hills, trees, small windy roads cutting in between the fields, and an endless stretch of blue sky. And you put your little satchel down and you take out a large tartan picnic blanket. It's thick and fluffy, just right for laying out on the floor around you. And you put it down and smooth it out, and you sit down and open up your satchel, once again pulling out some freshly made baguettes with your choice of filling, some berries, a cake, and a glass or drink of whatever you're choosing. And you sit back on your arms, taking in this beautiful scenery as you slowly munch on your baguette, on the food that you've brought with you, in solitude, but it's in the right kind of solitude. There's nobody to stress you out. There's nobody to make you feel worried. And the temperature and the sounds just help your stress fade away, your worries fade away. And you can do anything you want. You can nap. You can take out your book that you brought with you while you sit and slowly chew your food, a book in hand, eating in the other, while you're relaxing on this grass, and you can see all around you, and you can hear all the sounds of nature in this late summer, late afternoon. It's just such a beautiful scene, and I'm just loving that scene for you, and I hope you dream about it. And just remember that worries and stresses can wait. They don't have to be thought about right here, right now. They can wait for another day, and problems will still be there tomorrow. So for the meantime, let's just forget about it today and just enjoy that scene. Alright, so going to give you a little bit of a facial massage now that you're fully relaxed. So, I've got some lovely berry cream, which should remind you of the dream that we just described. The fresh berries that you were eating on your picnic blanket. If you smell that. So we're just going to gently massage in your temples, because massaging your temples can help alleviate any tension you're carrying there and help all those stresses fade away. So we are just deep relaxing you, like so. There we are. How does that feel? Good. Good. There we are. Just get some more. I just love that scent. It's so nice. I'm just thinking about late summer. When I write, I like to think about scenes like that and describe them. Peaceful places, places that are just so invigorating on all of your senses. It makes you feel, it makes you see, smell, hear. So I'm just enjoying that scene still in my mind, and I hope you can see it too. When it comes to romance, I quite like that scene when there's like romantic, I don't know, like a romantic scene in a late kind of summer's day, maybe a couple chasing each other through the hay fields, or you know, anything just beautiful. There's just like a little sticker on you. There we go. Yeah, it's fun. I used to remember, like, when I was a child and kind of playing in the forests and in the fields near where I lived. Especially in the late summer before the schools would return. So I guess some of those feelings are that I feel when I try and incorporate into a dream, or from my own feelings and at the time. Those happy, carefree times, so you have no responsibilities and you can just be a child and play and have fun. I hope we can all as adults experience that from time to time. That fun. That responsibilities free, carefree time. Okay. I'm going to use this one, this dry oil. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a scalp massage as well, just to really help take that tension out of you. Okay. don't want to get oil all over your bed sheets, so we're just going to do this nice and gently. So I'll do one side first. Just covering my hands in oil. We're going to really try and be gentle as we do this massage. Oh my goodness. Smell that. That is a gorgeous. I forget sometimes how some of these oils smell. They're just so good. I also use them on my hair quite often, collect them, have them, and then I don't use them the same way I'll use it on you or people, but I don't spend the time to use these products on myself, which I should, because I imagine that would just feel so good on the skin. Is that for you for pressure? Okay, just really gentle, okay? Really gentle. It's a ritual of Ayurveda. So I'm not sure what the actual scent is. Oh, it says it's sweet almond oil and basil. But I'm not getting any of those scents. I'm getting a really creamy vanilla, something like that, mixed with other things, but it smells really good. It's sweet. I'll go on this side. Just gently massaging your scalp. Lovely, gently. Gently gonna go like so. And then I'm gonna come down both sides and get behind your ears. Feel a bit of pressure down there just to relieve some of the tension in the back of your neck. I know I'm a little bit oily now, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to read you a little bedtime poem. It's one that you know well, and it is called The Moon Man Song. Well, the Moon Song. Okay, and I want you to close your eyes, and And I want you to imagine that you are the Moon Man. Okay? Soon, cuddle and croon over the crinkling sea. The Moon Man flings him a silvered net, fashioned of moonbeams 3. And some folks say, when the net lies long and the midnight hour is ripe, the Moon Man fishes for some old song that fell from the sailor's pipe. And some folks say that he fishes the bars down where the dead ships lie, looking for lost little baby stars that slid from the slippery sky. And the waves roll out and the waves roll in, and the nodding night wind blows. But why the Moon Man fishes the sea, only the Moon Man knows. Soon, net of the moon rides on the wrinkling sea. Bright is the thread and shining wet, fashioned of moonbeams 3. And some folks say, when the great net gleams and the waves are a dusky blue, the Moon Man fishes for 2 little dreams he lost when the world was new. And some folks say, in the late night hours, while the long thin shadows slide, the Moon Man fishes for cold sea flowers under the tumbling tide. And the waves roll out, and the waves roll in, and the grey gulls dip and doze. But why the Moon Man fishes the sea, only the Moon Man knows. Soon, cuddle and croon over the crinkling sea. The Moon Man flings him a silvered net, fashioned of moonbeams 3. And some folks say that he follows the flecks down where the last light flows, fishing for 2 round gold-rimmed specks that blew from his button-like nose. And some folks say, while the salt sea foams and the silver net lines snare, the Moon Man fishes for carven combs that float from the mermaid's hair. And the waves roll out, and the waves roll in, and the nodding night wind blows. But why the Moon Man fishes the sea, only the Moon Man knows. It's literally my favorite. And I hope you can imagine yourself as the Moon Man, the little Moon Man, fishing the sea. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Just really sleepy? Well, why don't you close your eyes? Just close those eyes. Take some deep breaths. Breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out. It's all going to be okay. Shh, 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 shh. going to be okay.